Is that our new opening theme?
Yeah, that's gonna be the new opening theme.
I like it. Sorry, I'm just going off. Don't mind me. I'm going on a tangent on my own little. I don't know what I'm doing. There's an ad on my screen, and I don't like it.
All right.
You know, if you Chromecast Twitch, it doesn't have a way of displaying ads.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it just skips that part. Keeps casting.
Anyway, we are good. Not for Readies. I'm not sure about Ready checks, but
At least for the stream, we are live on this Tuesday evening with another Season 4 Tier 4 game.
and y'all are stuck with me again.
Yeah. Tonight we got Stray Dogs against Hysteria. Two really good teams fighting it out tonight. We have our host. I don't know how to pronounce.
I go by Balsakian.
I'll say Balskin. Balskin.
Yeah.
Balsation's also acceptable.
Bossation. And then we also have Insanity and then myself, Iron Jedi. Looks like Hysteria does have their starting lineup now. So we can go ahead and switch them around. That way we can get the ready checks and get it started.
That is very unfortunate, Low Assassins. We gotta make sure no one spams C9 in the chat. Oh no! And Bernie Boy's online. How's it going, Bernie Boy?
Wait, what? Who's online?
Bernie Boy! Cosmic Burn.
He's not
Robo.
playing tonight?
No,
What?
he's on his break, actually.
Oh, dang it.
No,
I was looking forward
Bird.
to see his Pharah and his Genji.
No, don't you spam C9 in the chat. Don't do it, please.
All right. Lineup's adjusted.
Cool, cool.
I'm
Yeah, this is
sorry
going to be a
for
good
that.
one.
This will be fun.
Let's see. So,
There's still some wild out there.
I can say right now that it's gonna be really difficult for anybody in Tier 4 to be able to actually catch up to Shiva Academy because they're 6-0 right now, and their map differential are plus 17. But right now, Hysteria is tied with Fenrir Guard for second place. As far as win-loss goes, they're both 4-2. But Fenrir is up on them with map differential on plus 6. So, if they do 3-0 Stray Dogs tonight, they'll put themselves in a position of being in second place with the map differential and also win-loss.
This will be fun. It looks like we got ready checks on both sides.
Let's go.
Let's get this game rolling.
Alright, first map going over to Legion Tower. It's a good control map. I like this control map.
It's fun. There's a lot of different poop spots. There's a lot of different ways to play it. There's a lot of different strategies to go in on. It's just an all-around decent map.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely one of the better control maps.
Definitely.
I'd say Ilios is just a little bit better, or at least in my opinion, just a little bit better than Li Jiang, but both of those maps are still really good.
Yeah, see, I think Li Jing's a little bit better. I find the booping's just more controlled.
I don't know about you guys, but for a second there, I thought I saw a dive comp. I don't know what's going on with that, but I'd like to see it.
Yeah, so it looks like they
dive.
are. Yep, looks like
Dive
Hysteria is
comp.
going to be going with a dive tank. They got the Winston and Diva with the Genji, Ash, and the Lucio and Moira for Hysteria. And then Stray Dogs have that. Oh, nice, good pick right there from Stray Dogs.
Overall, I think the brawl comp, like the more brawly comp, especially centered around the Reinhardt on this small point, will definitely take the win with the Sin.
That was a good good map push right there. Good push from Stray Dogs with their Ryan Zarya and the Symmetra being able to teleport onto the top of the point. Gave them that opportunity to kind of stay on point first.
Yeah, and because it's such a small encased point, they should be able to hold pretty easily. But right as I say that, Genji goes down.
Yeah, Icarus does a good pick right there on the Genji from Stray Dogs.
And the dive goes live. Let's see how it goes. And
big anti right there, but Nano Good's taken out. Coalescence comes out from the Stray Dogs, trying to keep people up. Big Shatter able to take out the Mei. Primal Rage comes out from Hysteria. Everybody fighting on point, but it looks like Stray Dogs is gonna able to get stabilized a little bit.
But not enough by the looks of it. It's a 2v2 on point.
Oh, Nano comes out
that's it.
with a sleep.
That would be it.
Yep, that
will give them the win there.
Oh, Coalescence comes out.
Of nowhere. This is really confusing.
Yeah, it's still a big fight right here.
You'd think they would have jumped if they saw the line.
Big Shatter there comes out from Stray Dogs as well as the Blade. But it looks like they're still even.
And overall, that Mei, after a while, will just take control. That's such space.
Oh, and this Stray Dogs is still touching it.
It's still going.
Yeah, the Stray Dogs is still touching it, still contesting. So that percentage point is still staying up.
I think that was the plan all along. Maybe it was to throw them into overtime.
Oh, nice charge right there. So, looks like Stray Dogs are finally going to be able to give him that point there. Having the point go all the way up to 97%, Hysteria was finally able to flip it. But that was a long fight right there.
That lasted a whole 97%, and that's insane.
Diva Bomb comes out, doesn't get anybody.
It's the Diva, in fact. They traded their life for nothing.
Yeah. So Stray Dogs might be able to push in on that since they don't have a tank, or they're down one tank, Hysteria. Coalescence does come out for Hysteria though. Oh, and then you have Blizzard comes out from Hysteria, is able to catch some people from Stray Dogs, they able to take them down. So that was a good Blizzard.
The Diva. Overall, ball multi-dive, get a little less utility, but a little more disruption, and I think that's what caused that Blizzard to be able to go free right through.
Yeah. That was a good Blizzard because it did look like Stray Dogs was going to be able to take that point back, but that Blizzard kind of stopped the attack.
Oh yeah. That's such a good zone control, especially on small points like this. It's just
Stray Dogs do switch over to Reaper.
A massive shatter comes in, but doesn't get the Lucio, so the beat goes on.
Oh, but Stray Dogs is able to get 2 picks right away though, even though the Primal Range is coming. Oh, Symmetra Wall does come out in the middle of the point, so that's a good wall right there, able to kind of split the teams there.
Separate them from the rest of the team. Ball gets
good Fire Strike right there. But this could be another long fight if Hysteria can actually continue to stagger in.
The Lucio's still stalling here. Major props for that. I know how difficult it can be. Ball comes in again.
Ball comes in. Oh, but her
the
Death
point was
Blossom was able to
The
take
point
out the Mei Yen.
Couldn't pull out Blade fast enough.
Nope.
That's
Oh, good charge
unfortunate
right
for
there.
all Genji mains.
Finally, Stray Dogs is able to finish this point. That was a good first map right there from the Stray Dogs. They were able to control that map very well.
Just hold point and make sure it wasn't swapped as much as possible.
Yeah, they did a really good job there of actually fighting on point for as long as they did. You know, utilize their ults very effectively too to be able to keep that first fight all the way up to like 97%. So that was a really good first round. See if they can duplicate it for the second round.
I like the switch up here. Ryan Zarya coming from the side of Hysteria. And Ryan Hogg coming from the side of Stray Dogs. Both with farm mercies.
You do, yep. Both teams have that farm mercy. One team does have the Symmetra. Oh, gets taken out. So it looks like Stray Dogs is Pharah gets taken out by Hysteria, as well as their Mercy.
And traded again. Oh, but the Hog overall just keeps on killing. He's not stopping, and he has that extra sustain to keep him alive. But the Pharah notices the sim. Ryan's getting bullied out in the way out. Lucio's just bouncing around on point.
Oh, good res there from the Stray Dogs, able to get the Symmetra.
Back alive.
So that Stray Dog Symmetra is able to put up those teleporters, or those turrets right there.
The teleporter is going to be a big problem from the side of Hysteria. Well, sorry, for the side of Stray Dogs. It's going to be a problem for Hysteria.
Oh, and that was the charge from Willow, taking out Ashe off of the cliff right there. So that both teams are down a main tank. Both teams are down a Reinhardt.
Took him down to see the streets, all the way downtown.
Coalescence does come out from Stray Dogs, trying to keep people up, but does get taken out from T-Broncos. Rez does come in from Stray Dogs.
You gotta watch that Junkrat.
Riptire comes out.
And there's
Riptire
with a triple and by falling up the map? Oh, what?
Wow. Riptire takes 3.
That's not what I
Good
was
team
expecting.
cool.
Ross won that fight though. Gotta be careful how much on back.
Good Riptire there from Hysteria from T-Broncos, able to...
That was awesome. That was the first time I've ever seen someone get booped off the map by a Junkrat tire.
Yeah. Oh, Symmetra Wall comes out, splits the point. Oh, 2 Shatters comes out, but one of them gets blocked because of the Symmetra Wall.
The Sim Wall's finally down, and the Pharah gets that barrage kill.
Oh,
Going
but Tactical Advisor comes out from Stray Dogs. Oh, risky res there from Mercy, able to res, but this get taken out. Oh wait, nope, never mind. I was looking at it because both teams have Mercy.
Razzle has shut off his brain.
Oh, good hook off of the map.
I'll cause him to have a nice long reset.
Oh, nice boop from Skyrat, able to take out that Roadhog. Fire Strike also takes out from Willow, takes out Stanley.
And here comes Beat.
Beat does come after getting rezzed. Grab comes out from Hysteria.
That was just a massive just swing your hammer and get all those kills. And T Bronco's cleaning them up after too. Again, they noticing that teleporter really quickly and just destroying it as soon as they can.
Yeah. Both teams. Oh, that was a good hook there from Dulce. Getting Razzle.
We're playing around here. That's really dangerous, especially since they had that Lucio.
Yep. Bronco is able to take out Blue Jay now. So Stray Dogs might be able to push in on that since they have two people off. One of them is a support. Riptire comes out again.
Gets no one.
Doesn't get anybody. Oh, Willow does charge into Icarus and able to take that charge. Solo ulting Dolce. Valkyrie comes out. Oh. But Stray Dog's Tactical Visor comes out, able to take out so many people.
And the only ult that I can see coming up soon is Simwall and Collector.
Hysteria looks to be trying to get on the point, trying to keep the point.
But
ooh, Coalescence comes out. Coalescence comes out from the Stray Dogs. Ooh, good Hulk. Able to take out T-Broncos. Hysteria is gonna have to touch the point here soon, even if they are down a couple of people. Oh, and unfortunately Ash gets charges off of the map.
That was an interesting charge, but I gotta respect them for trying. You know, it's...
Oh, and Stray Dogs just getting all these peaks, getting all this picks right here.
And no one's able to touch.
Nobody's able to touch. Stray Dogs able to take this first map.
Play of the game.
Yeah, that was a big tire right here from Broncos.
Very well played. Jumping behind the enemy and just letting it go. Even gets the environmental.
Yeah.
Still don't know how it happened, but
yeah,
it did. Just seeing this screen makes me want to click a button, just instinctively.
Right? Yeah. That's how
And like, I
feel all
don't
the time
want
too.
to break something, so I'm not trying not to while trying to. It's puts me in a state of panic.
But Hysteria has their next choice of map. It's gonna be a hybrid map. So they could choose Blizzard World, Hollywood.
The main question is, will it be the Hysteria favorite? Because from what I hear, it is the Hysteria favorite is King's World. Where am I going?
Oh, I love Hysteria.
I love King's World.
Yeah.
We're gonna adjust team colors. They're a little bit too similar. Make Hysteria red going forward.
Oh, they're already red for me, so it works out. Actual colorblindness is not fun.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting to see what maps everyone will pick, just because, well, you never know, right? Like, everyone wants to play a different map at a different time. Like, I've had points where I wanted to play Horizon Lunar Colony and then Anubis at the same time, or even there's been times where I just wanted to blast people into the well in Ilios, or just cruise casually through King's Row. It's...
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like
never
my
know.
team's gonna be forever stuck playing Hanamura.
Hanamura is a good map. Hanamura is a very enjoyable map. It's so aesthetically pleasing.
That was the. I mean, it sucks because since Paris and
I love Paris.
the other one are out of Horizon are out of rotation, we only get to pick between 3, and I don't like Temple of Anubis.
Not me either.
Yeah, no, I can understand that. I don't mind Temple of Anubis because I don't see it very often. I used to see it all the time along with Paris, but now it's just barely.
Yeah.
Eichenwald is the next map.
Nice.
Such a geometrically balanced map with all the high ground and all the different areas you can go. Playing smart, playing silly, either way can get you wins at this point.
Yeah, yeah.
It looks like a few swaps come in as well. I do agree. The Dragon cinematic does help Onimura. And yes,
True.
we're going to the German lands. Going to my homeland. The Falkenfoot.
And Reinhardt's cinematic definitely helps Iconwalk too. That
Oh,
was such a
yes.
good one.
That one was, I'm pretty sure, the only one that made me, like, bring tears. It brought tears to my eyes. I was so upset to see the man just fight for his life, and Reinhardt's like, get in behind my shield.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm going with Gibraltar, but don't mind me. But it definitely was an amazing cinematic, and it definitely fits with the map.
Yeah.
Vern, why would you laugh? You're just like fighting for his life. I just picture you like leaning back in your chair. Oh, so we got serious. He has no soul. He finally realized. Anyway, never mind. I didn't say that.
Just waiting on Stray Dogs to finish up their changes and give the ready.
They're going to Deutschland. 100%. Definitely a good map to play like a dozen characters on. Yeah, the score so far is 1-0 for Stray Dogs.
Mm-hmm. They did a really good job on Li Zhang. Yeah.
Yes.
They held it really well. I mean, both teams were like competing very well. They were really hard fights there.
But in the end, that first point with the Rhine definitely was dominant, just because it's such a small enclosed area. You're not really going to be playing dive in there because it's so small and contained. You're not going to be able to get good enough picks for it. So that Rhine really came in.
Yeah, I like how both teams were able to use their ults effectively. Not really. I didn't see that many wasted ults there either. For either team.
No, I didn't either. Which is weird, because usually I'd be the first one to point that out. I do it all the time.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you want to be able to point it out just because that way, like, help people learn. Help people know that, like, hey, you don't need to use ults all the time. Sometimes fights can be won without ults.
I remember a time when I used Amp Matrix to shoot a Bastion, and that was all I used the Amp Matrix for.
And that's perfectly fine, because, you know, screw Bastion.
Right. Yeah, Bastion.
We got ready checks.
We got ready checks? Alright, we're going into map 2.
See, I would use Amp Matrix just to take out a Torbjorn turret, because
they're annoying. Yeah, I agree with you. I've used Amp Matrix for the silliest things. At one point, I Amp Matrixed an Orisa on the enemy team, and she ended up wiping our team, even though it didn't do any damage buffs to her. She ended up cleaning our team, even though it was our Amp Matrix.
Yeah.
Oh, those are the good times. Anyway, Iron Wall. Definitely a brawl comp map. You'll see a lot more of those on here than you will anything.
This is also a good defense map for Junkrat on first point.
Oh, definitely, and by the looks of it, that's what Stray Dogs seem to be going with.
Yeah, and it's frustrating whenever you're playing in comp and you get Icon Wall and you have that on defense. You have a Junkrat. It's just kind of like spamming, not really doing anything, just spamming. It's just like, can't get through. Why can't I get through?
Exactly. But I think Hysteria's got that one covered, especially with that Pharah, because there's not much this comp can do to that Pharah except for Baptiste.
Right.
With the Pharah Mercy, that's
Yeah, how Stray
not
Dogs...
gonna do much.
Yeah. Stray Dogs composition right now might not be suitable. Oh, and that Junkrat already gets taken out.
Too.
Oh, two.
Immediately.
Immediately. So Hysteria is going to be able to push in on that. Oh, good charge there. But does get taken out before it actually does anything.
That is arguably one of the fastest times I've seen this first point captured on Iconwell.
Oh, and they do switch off of the Junkrat over to the Soldier to try to deal with that, with the Pharah. Unfortunately, that Soldier was by himself, so couldn't really do anything.
Yes. Again, that's arguably the fastest point capture I've seen on Iconwell in a while.
Yep. And Stray Dogs do switch over to a double hit scan. They do get rid of the Pharah though. Skyrat does change over to the Genji for the second point right here.
Arguably, I think that it's a very smart play. Mainly because the geometry here doesn't really suit a Pharah considering the high ground.
Codgauss able to get that Soldier from the top of the tower.
But Adult's coming back. Okay.
Able to take out Stanley, but Stanley does get res. Defro does take out Icarus though, so Hysteria is down one of their off tanks. Oh, Coalescence does come out, but done. Oh,
High Noon gets shut down with Shatter. That's not something you see every day.
yeah.
Definitely enjoyable to watch that. But
That was a good counter there from the Stray Dogs.
very smart play there.
Yeah. Stray Dogs was able to sleep that Moira while she was coalescence, and then when Codgauss was trying to do the High Noon, got shattered away.
The Ned's coming in again. She's just tearing up the backline, making sure no healing's coming out.
Oh. Coalescence again comes out from the Stray Dogs.
Push him back. That Genji's just getting free range in the backline.
Getting that good healing and the damage there all at the same time. Oh, Icarus does take out the Genji from the Stray Dogs though. So Stray Dogs are down 1 DPS. If Hysteria can get their people grouped up, they could be able to use this push right here. Shatter does get blocked. Oh, and Razzle.
How was that Shatter and dodge? I don't see that.
I was just gonna ask that.
How did the Mercy dodge that Shatter? That was...
Yeah, that was... Unless it was the bubble from Icarus that actually blocked the Shatter.
That would have been nice, because we all wish, as any player that is Mario, could block Shatter like that.
And Defro is the only one on the Stray Dogs kind of keeping himself alive. That's not a really good...
That's a massive stagger.
Massive stagger right there, yep. Oh, good anti there. And Coalescence also comes out from behind.
Backline.
Oh,
Deadeye gets shut down and just the Blade running havoc. But Icarus able to get him again, cutting off those wings.
Willow with a good charge there on Razzle. And there at the end to kind of clean it up there. Get that final kill. So good hold here from the Stray Dogs before Hysteria was able to get that second point, even though they were down 1 DPS.
Ash back now though. This is a very scary point for Ash, considering wow, Lucio just goes flying in. All right, I respect that. That's
Hysteria able to take out one of the DPS from Stray Dogs, the Genji, and also able to take out the support.
Bob comes out.
Oh, good counter shatter there from Willow.
But Blade comes out,
Blade comes out. Looks like Hysteria is going to be able to take this. Oh, they do have the Genji, but Genji finally gets taken out.
I can't even cast everything that's going on. Stanley's just dancing on the payload.
Now, Hysteria has 3 minutes to be able to get this third and final point here. Let's see how they want to choose to attack it. They're both... Hysteria does have grab here, and they're going to have high noons here. Grab does get used, though. Does get Willow taken out, and also a Dolce. So they have both tanks there, as well as the Genji. So Hysteria could be able to push in on this.
Lucio just assassinating backliners. That's something not. That's
Willow comes in now, charges in.
Whoa.
Coalescence comes out from Hysteria, focusing on Willow. High Noon comes out, takes out the Genji from Stray Dogs.
Soldier running on point, trying to stall.
Soldier trying to stall. Yep. Coalescence comes out from Stray Dogs.
And here comes Beat from the side of Hysteria. End Blade. Beat Blade, that's new. Nano
blades
Blade
coming in.
But the Beat Blade is able to get more work done than the Nano Blade.
Oh, but nobody on Stray Dogs is on the point.
And a team kill that ended off. That was awesome. That was
Good
awesome.
push right there.
Yes, very well done push. Fast first point capture, a little bit of stall in the middle, but ended out perfect with a nice team kill.
And 2
Final
minutes
push
left
for it.
on the time bank here for them.
Yeah, and it being a hybrid map, 2 minutes means a lot. I mean, the other
It
team,
does.
they have to get time.
That's a whole second point.
Yeah.
If everyone's pushing it, 3 people max. That's a whole second point. No problems. Let's see what Stray Dogs has coming for this.
Ready for battle.
So let's see how Hysteria wants to defend this. It looks like they're going with the Rein Zarya, and then they have the Junkrat with the Echo, as well as Ana and Mercy.
Junkrat, like you were saying before, definitely has a lot of power, especially in this first point.
It has a lot of potential to be able to stall for as long as possible, right? But then as soon as that Junkrat gets taken out, like you saw in the previous round, you can just push in real easily because that spam damage is gone.
But here it comes. All that spam damage. Hanzo from the side of Stray Dogs here, though. So that spam on the enemy shield would be really helpful, especially with that
shield break.
On
Oh,
Reaper.
and
That
a
was
good
nice.
kill there from the Hanzo, able to take out the Mercy. Oh,
Hanzo's
so
just
both of the
wreaking havoc on
supports here.
backline, but wasn't able to get enough.
Yeah, both of the supports for Hysteria are taken out, but it doesn't matter because the rest of the front line from Stray Dogs is gone. They do have that spawn advantage, though.
You gotta be very wary of that. That's one of the most terrifying things on this map. That's spawn advantage. Another Riptire comes
And
in.
Riptire already, but it gets taken out
shut
before
down.
the Riptire animation actually gets used. Coalescence comes out from the Stray Dogs, able to push in on that.
Like you were saying.
Willow
as soon as
charges, gets Stanley. Dragons comes out. Doesn't get anybody, but it does zone people out.
Like you were saying, as soon as that Junkrat's gone, it's just so easy to push into that point. Dude trying to get work done, everyone's trying to stall, but
Junkrat right in, trying to stall as much as possible, trying to get some kills. Dies on point to try to hope to get that kill there too.
the
Doesn't
Mayday,
though.
Stop the payload.
A good push there from Stray Dogs, able to get that first point with a good time bank. Hopefully they can try to build on that. Kodgas does take out Death Row though. But even though Death Row is taken out, since they do have that spawn right there, they were able to group up with their team fairly quickly. Oh, Stray
There goes
Dogs,
the Junkrat
able to take
again.
out both DPSs.
one
So-
after another with that Storm Arrow.
Yeah, that Hanzo. Oh, good counter shatter there from Hysteria with the nano too.
But this Hanzo is just being left uncontested against the backline. Oh, and gets stuck.
Oh,
And there's the Junkrat to clean up the kill. That is...
oh,
Tire
good
comes in
tire
as
there.
Coalescence in the backline, though. I'll have to wonder what was going on in the head for that. But got both the supports, so I mean, you can't really blame them.
Yeah.
That was a very interesting play, but it worked out.
Good team fight win from Hysteria there. Able to hold in the middle of the second point there.
Respawn's finally coming in from the side of Hysteria.
Rally comes out for Stray Dogs. You do have grab too, so Stray Dogs might be looking to use grab here. Hanzo again from Stray Dogs, able to take out Skyrat, Junkrat. Oh, and there's the grab with the dragons.
Grab Dragon combo, but they did the damage way before.
Wait, yeah. Might not have needed it, but it's kind of one of those instinct cards. When you have a Hanzo and you have a Zarya, grab dragons is kind of just instinctual.
Yeah, no, that's win condition right there. They're able to contest by pushing in, but here they come right up that
Oh,
left side.
High Noon comes out from the side, doesn't get anybody.
And the Willow fell off. How?
Oh, that was a good hold right there from Hysteria.
Very close, very close. Almost lost that point. A whole 1 meter away. That would have definitely got... I can't even speak. Definitely would have cost them that point.
Maybe if they would have held on to the Hanzo, they might have been able to win that to get the second point there and be able to use that. But like I said, maybe it was just instinctual that they used that dragons with the grab.
Now the swap onto Tracer. Tracer's an interesting pick considering you're going up against Kree.
Oh, again, Hanzo doing
shots.
a really good job there. Oh,
Double
Junkrat got
kill
behind
fire.
them. 2 tires there.
Like I said, that Tracer's just gonna get picked, but Hanzo's still taking shots free from the high ground. And
Oh, and there's a
dragons.
good dragon there right in the middle, able to split both of the teams there.
Zoning ults are crazy.
Yeah.
Lock shatter on the side of Stray Dogs.
Yeah, Rats are able to block that, but it's not enough. Willow is putting in work right there, able to take out 3 people from Hysteria. His Stray Dogs might be able to take this point now. Yep, they do take this point.
And point is flipped. So will
now
they be able to push for the same time bank as Hysteria here?
Well, it looks like Stray Dogs is going to have just a little over 2 minutes and 20 seconds to be able to get this third point here. They want to have a little bit more time.
But by just the sheer weight, like the time it takes to move the payload, I don't think it'll be able to make it.
Yeah. They want to be able to at least get a little bit of time in there because they don't want to be forced into overtime.
Pressing Q at 6 ults, that's just wins fights.
Yeah.
But it may
And
not want it enough. That was 3 ults.
Coalescence comes out.
3 ults and they still get put back. And here's
Oh,
Riptide.
Riptire again comes out. Gets the Zarya, but only the Zarya.
And the Hanzo's still just taking shots. Feeling free to
Hanzo
shoot.
doing a good job here. Looks like they might have grab dragons here for the next fight. If they're able to hold off, if they're able to get enough people. Oh, there's the immortality field. They might be able to use grab dragons here.
I think that's what they were waiting for, just that immortality field to go. Yeah,
There
and
it
there's
is.
the- and
Dragons
there's
comes
the
out.
dragons. But not able to
Doesn't
get
get
them.
anybody.
And Hysteria comes in with a shatter just to clean it up.
Oh, Hysteria did a great job of being able to avoid that.
Ron's just swinging away in the off angles here, making sure they can't push up any further.
Stray Dogs now have about 40 seconds left to try to get this point right here. They want to get this point here with a little bit of time left because they don't want to be forced into overtime. Immortality Field comes out, gets used. So now Hysteria doesn't have Immortality Field, but they may not need it. Coalescence comes out from Hysteria, holding them back.
That Pharah Kree combo can be extremely deadly if no one counters the Pharah.
Yeah, they got 10 seconds to be able to touch the point here.
Looks like Ball will have to be the one. And there it is. There's the
there
touch.
it is. So now they're in overtime here. They have to get this point to be able to try to force a draw. Oh, Shatter comes out. Try to get as many people as they can. But it looks like Hysteria is able to take this second map.
That was a stellar hold on second point towards the end.
Yeah.
The nail blades on this map though too.
Oh, that was a good
Canceling
shutdown
ults.
right there.
Getting rid of ults, getting all the damage, just popping off, no questions asked.
Impeccable.
Yeah, Fuego. For Stray Dogs, they kept their team up. In the league game chat, we have a friendly warning for Raz for solo shattering the payload there at the end. Raz was trying to get the hamster there. I think it was a Dolce.
The payload has feelings.
Alright. So now we're on a 2CP map, correct?
Yes.
That is correct.
It's Temple, Hanamura, or Volskaya.
And I don't see nearly enough Skya.
See, Volskaya, out of all of the TCP maps, I would say Volskaya is my favorite one.
Like, I've seen Hanamura, I've even seen Temple of Anubis, and in all the games I casted, I have not seen Volskaya.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, saying that, I've only casted 4 games, so...
I mean, that's a lot of games to cast in such a short time.
Yeah. But I enjoy casting. It's so much fun talking to chat, not having to worry about yelling at your team for trying to make the play and then them not listening.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah. Oh,
Sometimes I find casting
going
so much
Hanamura.
Ah,
Yeah, Stray Dogs choosing Hanamura here.
Burn screaming in stream chat for probably Mercy Ultra 6. But Hanamura is such a good map. It's so aesthetically pleasing. It's so nice.
It is. It is a really good map. But that's another one of those maps there where like Junkrat thrives on first point defense.
Oh yeah, Junkrat, Ashe even, and even good Widows can just go ham on points like this.
Yeah.
Dragons carry them out. Even the Shanghai dragons were just dragons all over the map, because you notice those too. Or do you mean the animation? The cinematic too? That could be a lot of things. I'm randomly talking to stream chat. So,
Well, so now we're 1-1.
1-1. Yep.
Looking to be at least a 4 set.
So we'll get to see an escort map. It's gonna be fun. We don't get to see those too much.
Oh, they're fun. I also like escort maps. Maps like Dorado.
See, hybrid and escort maps are my favorite map types.
I just like sitting on the payload as like a lone support, just casually riding my way through while the rest of the team does the work.
I
Every
mean,
now and then,
hybrid and
I'll-
escort are my jam.
Yeah, same.
I'd say capture the like King of the Hill and escort. I like hybrid, but I mean, there's a lot of good boop spots on control maps and capture maps.
Yeah.
And I just play a lot of booping characters. Environmentals are my favorite things.
They're so nice to get when you do get a chance to get them.
Especially when you combo like 2 abilities, like a Ritza Halt and a Lucio boop.
Mm-hmm.
So nice. It's just so satisfying to just see Lucio play the game. It's glorious. But back to Hanamura.
Yeah, Hanamura, like, see, like I'm a tank main, so that's why whenever I'm playing comp matches, like, if I'm solo queuing, I hate Hanamura as a tank because
Most of
of
the other
like,
tanks don't really communicate well, and
yeah, and it's just if they have a Junkrat, there's almost nothing that I can do as a tank.
exactly,
Unless,
unless your DPS are going ham as much
Yeah.
as they can.
like,
And even
unless
then,
I'm
like,
ball, where I can actually like bow through them and go to the point to like force them some way to be able to move. But then at the same time, like you still, I have to rely on my teammates to be able to actually like use that space, and sometimes this doesn't happen.
yeah, no, I hear you for that, because I play a lot of ball and I play a lot of ball in Zarya, and I mean the Junkrat feeds Zarya so much,
Yeah,
especially on first point. But you need to have that communication with your secondary tank or your main tank or your supports in order to figure out what's going on.
hmm
A meek anime. You want an Icarus anime? All right, chat. That's new.
so Stray Dogs is ready. We're just waiting on the Hysteria ready check.
We're waiting on the green light.
Here we go.
Oh, wait, they're red now. We're waiting on the red green light.
They're
And
green
we
now.
begin.
Andale.
Traveling to Hanamura. Initiating
Do you ever just like want to look up at the sky and just tell what time it is in some of these maps?
No, I've never done that, but that's an interesting idea.
Ever do what now?
Check the
Look up
time
at the
from the sun.
sky, check the time.
Oh.
I think it's. I'm pretty sure. If I don't know which way's north, so.
You just gotta know that it's high noon somewhere. That's all.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, Bill Bryson actually covers that in one of his books, I think. And there's like 1 or 2 spots in the world where it's not always noon. Where they need to be shifted in order to always have a noons happening. Time zones are weird.
Yeah.
But they're
Time zones
fun,
are
too.
weird.
They're fun too. They allow us to do crazy stuff, like stay up late at night and meet all the Australian players in a game. Or
Alright, so it looks like Stray Dogs are going to be going with the Ryan Zarya, Genji, Ashe, Moira, and Zen. Ooh, Zen. That's an interesting choice. Probably for those discords. And then Hysteria attacking with the Ryan Zarya, Farah, Hanzo, Moira, and Mercy. Let's see who
Farah
gets his
definitely gonna
first
get
pick.
that extra damage first.
Oh,
Shut
Willow
him
able to
down.
take out that Farah real quick first. It looks like Stray Dog's good first defense here, getting 3 picks right off the bat. 4 picks.
There's Zen really paying off for them. Just
Zen,
allowing
yeah.
them to free fire as much as they want. Just 3 picks. Why not?
Those discords right there.
Just to kill the Hanzo there. That's pretty fun.
Like, Zen might not be like the best healer, but the discords that he provides is one of the better abilities.
Oh yeah.
Zen does get taken out though.
Right as we were praising him, he just disappears.
Yeah. Got caught out of place there. Oh, good charge there. Charges Willow. Coalescence comes in.
Shatter gets blocked.
That was a good block there from Nano. Oh, and it looks like
Dragon
Hysteria.
Blade, out of nowhere, wasn't able to get anything off of it though.
Defro might have, unless he was switching off Genji, might have been able to save that Dragon Blade.
And that, I think, is one of the first wasted ults. Oh, never mind. Switch to the Widow.
So we're switching off, so could have been just like, hey, I gotta use this, might as well.
Well, counter the Hanzo with the Widow, like I said.
Oh, good pick right there. They're gonna force Hysteria to be able to group up here. They won't be able to actually be as aggressive as they want to be.
The res comes out though, and that's a very dangerous res considering that Widow may still have sightlines.
Yeah. Oh, good charge there. From Razzle.
Widow sitting up on
And
the
the
high
Widow
ground.
in a really good spot right there. Able to take out Team Broncos again.
Along with that Ashe just sitting on the high ground, because why not? They're not going to be able to do much.
Yeah.
Mercy
Bob
with
comes
Falcon.
out.
Clara comes though.
Oh, it looks like Hysteria is going to be able to take this point right here because Bob is off of the point.
Ball comes in to harass the
Oh.
Baptiste a little bit, but
2 ticks already from Hysteria. Able to get 2 ticks.
the Zoom yacht out of spawn just to keep it alive.
Oh, good grab.
Barrage pump.
Grab Barrage
Dragons
and Dragons.
out of nowhere. Wasn't expecting that one. But,
No.
I mean, again, like you were saying before, it's just that force of habit.
Yeah. And then Amp Matrix there at the very end too.
Keep them
Hysteria.
in spawn.
Fast.
4-minute capture. Well, roughly 4 minutes. 2 minutes late. But 4 minutes on that time blank. That is going to be tough, especially on second point defense.
Yep. Especially with Skyrat too. Like he is a really good Pharah and Junkrat. Both of those heroes right there pretty much excel on this first point defense.
And that Hanzo too, that's such a scary character on this map. Just because all the weird places he can get. Like on top gate, over the right of the gate, on top of the house that's just to the right, or on top of this catwalk even. Just scary character, but no Hanzo. Looks like a Mei instead.
Yep.
Double shield combo coming out, but we may see a sim strat on the side of Stenox.
It's probably why Hysteria is actually going with the Mei to counter that Sim being able to go onto the point right away. Because that's usually a good strategy there. If you have a good Sim, you can just teleport right onto the point.
But once you have that Mei there, you're just going to be brawling against a Mei, and that's so difficult to do. Running a brawl comp against a Mei.
So Hysteria running that Rhine Sigma with the Junkrat and the Mei, with the Moira and Ana. Then you have Stray Dogs with the Rhine Saria. Oh, there Lucio gets taken out with the Fire Strike right away. Oh, and there's that teleporter right quickly.
But the trap stops the Sim. And they're not able to get much done because there's the anti-nade as well.
So 3 members of Stray Dogs is actually on a point. They're able to get a tick and a half.
And able to kill the Mei, but that's about it.
So Stray Dog's able to get at least one tick there, but wasn't able to push in completely.
And they also gave ult advantage to Hysteria there.
Oh,
That doesn't
and
have
a
that
good fire
first
strike
pick.
there from Skyrat. Able to take out that Junkrat, so that's a good first pick right there. Again, they're going into the Symmetra. Good charge from Willow onto Razzle. Get Willow able to take out Razzle. So now Hysteria doesn't have any main tank.
That's interesting to see. Usually the second time you use the sim strat, it never works.
Right.
But they made it work somehow.
They were able to push through. They were able to get aggressive and get in there. But Hysteria does have 3 ults are coming up online. They have Shatter, they have Flux, and they're gonna have Riptire here. Looks like Stray Dog's the only. Well, there's 2 of them that are going to be coming online right now. It's going to be the Symmetra wall and the Shatter. Riptire comes out, able to take out 2. Skyrat 2.
Just such consistency. The consistency in the Junkrat is amazing to see.
Yep. Skyrat, with his Junkrat, really, really well.
We're going to see the Widow, the attack Widow on the side of Stray Dogs here, though. That's interesting. There isn't a lot of far range to counter the Widow, so I can understand the choice. But with that junk spam, I don't know how many picks you're going to be able to get.
Yeah. And Hysteria does have the 2 tank ults right there, Shatter and Flux. It looks like they're going to have Coalescence as well. Oh, Flux comes out, able to get the Widow, but the Widow gets saved by a bubble. Oh, Broncos gets charged by Willow and taken out. But Razzle takes out the Lucio. Coalescence comes out from both teams. Symmetra wall does come out from Stray Dogs. So Stray Dogs is on point right now. Shatter comes out, takes 2 people out.
And that's definitely going to be difficult to swing back from, but the Shatter comes in
big
again.
Shatter there.
Not able to cancel the grab, though.
Well, was just enough to be able to survive because for a little bit, but it looks like Stray Dogs might be able to actually take this point here for a second. They do get 2 ticks here. Oh, Tyre comes out, but gets taken out real quick from Death Row.
The Widow really helping out on the second point. Comes in on the Diva.
Oh, Diva comes in.
Beat comes in.
Stray Dog is doing a really good job here, actually getting all these picks here. Oh, and it looks like,
just
for a second
barely
there, it looked like it was barely able to touch. They do switch over to Batiste to get that immortality. Oh, the wall placement kind of bad, but it doesn't matter. They do. Stray Dogs does get a point with 2 minutes.
That Widow definitely helped on that point. Just taking free fire from the high ground. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Enough damage and everyone will run away.
It's one of those things where if you're defending, do you go after the Widow or do you stay on point and fight? Because either way, you have to kind of out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either you lose yourself as a player and not get the Widow, or you get the Widow, and
but then you lose percentage points.
The point.
Yeah.
Because only Lucio can get there and back that fast. But it may seem like we have another sim strat coming from the side of Stray Dogs.
Yeah, Stray Dogs are going to be attacking first because they do have a little bit less time than, almost a full minute less time than Hysteria. So they are going to be attacking first here for round 3. And they are going to be going with the Symmetra, like you said, but they have Doomfist this time.
Definitely a better pick for the brawl inside, but I don't know. It's going to be difficult going against the Junk Reaper.
And Hysteria looked like they were trying. Skyrat was trying to get the Junkrat combo when the doors open, trying to waste a little bit of time here.
Not able to get it, unfortunately. But the trap set up, just Immediately found and
Symmetra
destroyed.
turret comes in.
They're backed right up. They
Immediately.
know it's coming.
Yep, that teleporter immediately gets taken out, so they might not be able to actually pull off the teleporter strat. But they're staying with that Symmetra.
Doesn't seem to work out, especially with the extra abilities that Sim has. It's more of a defensive hero. Playing those strats has a really high risk on attack. Just it's high risk, high reward.
Yeah.
Looks like the
But
Moira
then-
might be staggered here from the side of Stray Dogs. Oh no, able to escape to the safety of their team. That
That
was
was
close.
a good escape right there with the coalescence right away, so they're able to kind of push in on that. But they don't have their full team here. Big shatter there from Razzle. Takes down Willow.
But the teleporter still comes through, able
Blue
to
Jay
get all
still
the teams
has.
in.
Yep. Oh, Tyre comes out.
But Beat
Oh,
immediately
but
cancels
the
it.
Symmetra turrets actually takes out the Riptire.
The reaction time on that Beat was amazing.
Yeah, even if the Symmetra turrets didn't take out that Riptire, the Beat would have still helped them out a lot.
Yeah, you'd have to wait out the Beat, and by then everybody would be so far apart you can only get one off of it, maybe.
So now it looks like Stray Dogs are trying to go up into the high ground. They do got the first point here. But now they have 40 seconds to be able to try to get as much as the second point or even cap the second point.
They're out without their Rhine right now, though, so Rhine just sitting on point,
Coalescence
making
comes
sure
out
the
from
field's on.
Ash, from Hysteria, keeping their team up.
Doing an extra bit of damage as well. Junkrat
Symmetra
picks
wall
off
comes out.
Doom. And Razzle comes in with the pin.
Oh,
And then-
but Nano on Razzle. So that was a good save from the Ana.
He comes
Flux
in with a
comes out as
no
well.
beat there too, so there's not really much you can do about it.
Oh, and
Riptire
Riptire again
comes
comes
in as
out,
well.
able to take
He's
out the
able to field
Lucio.
that so fast.
Oh, Death Row is able to actually go in and take out Razzle. Two people from Stray Dogs are left. Oh, one person now.
Massive shatter
Massive
coming in
shatter.
out of nowhere, but gets slept immediately.
But that still gave the Hammond enough time to be able to actually get onto the point. So now both of the tanks for the Stray Dogs are on point. But
they're
it may not be
both
enough.
down just as fast as they got on.
The Lucio is the only one on point now. Guts taken out.
Doom gets cancelled by a rock,
By the
and
Junkrat.
that was insane. Very nice second point hold.
Initiating match.
Don't mind me, I'm just catching some Pokemon in my team server. Dratini.
I need to reinstall the new Pokebot.
Yeah.
I kind of memorized a lot of the Pokemon names, so I can kind of cheat, but
No, I use Google Image Search. I'm not ashamed. I just drag the image into Google, and it tells me the name, and I steal all your Pokemon.
I've had points where I had to search, and there was one that looked kind of like a bug in a samurai, so I legit just went to Google and wrote bug samurai. My friend got it before me typing the same thing, but I didn't even write Pokemon, I just wrote bug samurai. I was not disappointed.
Were you looking for this Pokemon?
I have no idea. All I know is that.
Gosh.
All I know is bug samurai.
Alright, so it looks like Stray Dogs are going to be setting up on points here with the Ryan Zarya, Lucio McCree, Moira, and the Ash.
I think they were predicting.
Pardon me. I think they were predicting a Symmetra play since they're playing so far back, which definitely hurts them because that bar can now just rain.
Yep.
Even
Willow's,
with the Velvet Skin, because there they go.
oh, good Fire Strike there, able to take out Blue Jay, but Willow able to take out Razzle. So Hysteria is down both a main tank and their DPS. So this looks like it could be a good first hold here from Stray Dogs.
There's Fire strike.
Good fire strike, able to take out Ash.
And there goes the supports.
Good first hold here. Oh. Uh-oh.
Looks like Mercy just, looks like the Moira just gave a homie stock.
Codgos was just trying to reset probably, and then Fuego probably just accidentally left the point. So now the fight onto the point right here.
A risky res. Wasn't paid off.
Risky res.
Did not pay off.
Could have been big, but Bronco's able to take out two. So this could still be a one fight from Hysteria. Nobody on the point here from Stray Dogs. Everybody gets taken out, so now Hysteria is able to take this first point.
For a nice quick cap, 1 minute and 16 seconds so far.
Broncos did an amazing job right there, able to take out those two supports with one of the concussion mines.
Without that healing from the supports, the Coalescence just does so much damage. Now all they have to do is get one tick to win this map out.
One tick, and they have 1.5 minutes to be able to do it. They do have Barrage, they do have the Diva Bomb, and it looks like they're gonna have Shatter here coming in soon.
But the Kree picks off the junk right at the start.
Oh, good charge there from Willow, able to take out Razzle.
Junkrat gets res, which is an arguable res, but I mean, I understand why to get that extra damage, but immediately dropped it already. As well as the Mercy.
Hysteria might be looking to try to get as many ultimates as they can before they push in, but that might be a little bit risky because Stray Dogs has all of their ultimates here.
And 42 seconds left on the clock. I don't know how long it'll take to charge up that Rip Tire and Coalescence. This might be a GOAT style fight. Just ult after ult and it'll take forever.
Let's see what do. Oh, good ult right there.
But the grab to cancel and the Coalescences just
Coalescence
come out of
comes out. Oh.
Diva bombed.
Oh, good beat there at the last second, able to actually save a lot of their team.
The tire comes out. Such a smart play to just bait out beat with the bomb, just destroy the
This might be it.
And where is that rank
this
charging?
might be it. This might be it.
And that's the
What a
point.
take.
Hysteria wins.
Hysteria wins their second map of the match.
Broncos. These tires have just been non-stop popping off. Just
Hysteria's DPS has done an amazing job of being able to shut down Stray Dogs' ultimates at key moments in the match.
exactly, and just having those tires too, consistently getting two people and charging it up that fast. That's just such an amazing win condition.
Yeah, because Broncos I think was only at 30% before the fight started there, with like 20 seconds left, and they were able to actually get the tire that quickly.
Just every fight, yeah, there was a Junkrat tire, sometimes two. And oh, that's amazing. And now for our escort map.
I want to see Dorado.
I love
also
Dorado.
want to see Dorado.
Yeah, I'm in agreement. Dorado is like my favorite escort.
Same.
I want to see Dorado or what was the other one I really liked? I can never remember. I'm always bad with remembering things. But Dorado is a really good escort map. Hysteria DPS, scary DPS, yes. Conveniently it rhymes too, so. Yeah, I need to figure this out.
Okay,
Ah,
Junkertown.
yes. The map I was thinking about was Rialto. Rialto.
That was a good map too.
That one's a good one.
I like all of the escort maps because.
Ooh, I
Like-
think we got a Junkertown.
Oh, nice. Haven't seen that
Yeah.
one in a while too.
This will bring up a lot of changes because Junkertown is a Widow map. This is such a good Widow map.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I used to play Widow so much on that map. It's just one pick after another just because it's so open. And so many good... There's such good pick potential. Very well done. Ah. Yes, the Overwatch music is great, especially all the new added stuff they had in. I almost just.
I've yet
broke my
to
remote.
listen to the Overwatch soundtrack.
It is Busan. That's all I have to say is Busan.
Alright.
See,
Check it
yeah.
out.
See Busan, like the music and
It's
like
so upbeat and hype. You just. It's almost blasphemy that you haven't heard of it. Like, that you
Yeah.
haven't heard it.
see for me like Busan, I like. It's my least favorite control map just because it's a control map. But as far as like the aesthetics and the music and everything on it, it's like really great.
It's
It's
such
just-
a fun map.
I just hate control maps and I hate that one specifically.
I enjoy Busan only for a lot of the like different references it has. Same like Blizzard World. Going on Blizzard World is so much fun to me. Hanamura, you see like murlocs everywhere, and all the games inside the spawn room. Brings back memories from when I used to sit at my computer playing StarCraft 1, you know?
Yeah.
StarCraft Brood War. Classic.
I love my StarCraft too. Or my StarCraft as well.
I do too. I'm a Terran player in StarCraft 2. But I can play all except Protoss, so I'm stuck.
But
Don't
Warcraft
call
3
me
will
a
always be
nerd,
my
bird.
favorite.
Pardon? Chat's bullying me again. I'm kind of enjoying this. Chat, continue roasting me. As I say that, nerd! Chat, you're just brutalizing me. It's fun to get roasted every now and then. That's another reason why I like casting. They roast me and it's fun. Alright, now we're going back to the playground roasts? Oh no. Back to that elementary school playground. Yeah. Good.
Alright, just waiting on the ready checks.
Now, COD and Broncos on TPS. COD Ghost, a very prominent hit and scan player, and Broncos, a very prominent projectile player from what we've seen so far. I think that'll be interesting. But Will of Forge, I haven't seen his DPS yet, I don't think. So,
No, we've seen his main tank and his off tank.
Alright. Looks like we're good to go.
my right checks both sides.
Yeah, this could be match point.
And here we go.
Welcome to Junkertown.
I don't know. Junkertown has this like really metal aesthetic, and it's just such an interesting twist. 'Cause usually, when you think of junk, you think like tin, like this, and I think that's the whole idea they went with it. But it just matches so well, like the brown and the green, all the
It's all rusty
different
looking.
colors. Now, contrary to what I said before, Cod Gauss is on the projectile and T Broncos is on the hit scan, and
Oh,
I just feel
are they
betrayed.
is Hysteria gonna be going with the pirate ship here? Possibly.
This will be an interesting pirate ship with a Diva Sig if they stay.
Yeah. That'd be very interesting.
Roast surreal, yes they are.
Oh, Congas is gonna be going over with the Farah.
Ooh. Again, just this.
Oh, okay. Yep, finally changes there. But it looks like Stray
Goes
Dogs
the
is gonna
whale.
be changed. They do have the Ryan Zarya, they do have the Soldier and the Junkrat, so the Soldier might be able to take care of that Farm Mercy. They have that Ana and the Moira.
But the Widow just taking shots from the back. Not going to be
Cod-
able to be contested here.
Oh, and good charge there, able to take out Icarus. Broncos able to take out Willow though on the Soldier. And Farah just has kind of that free reign on the back, able to just take those shots from Hysteria.
Shut down by the Zarya, though.
Oh,
Coming back on that Widow is definitely a good choice, especially for this map. It's such a good Widow map.
yeah.
Just got to be very careful where you play here.
Looks like
The May
Willow
wall.
does change over to the May. Yep, and Blue Jay does change over to the Ash too. Probably a little bit. Oh, but
Ooh.
Broncos takes out Blue Jay right away. Headshot.
Domed.
That's gonna be a problem there.
And there's
Oh,
another pick.
Broncos another pick there on the Ana. It's one of those right. Hysteria has that really good composition there, where with the Widow, with those long sight lines, and then with the Farah, able to shoot from the top too. Coalescence does come out from the Stray Dogs.
Sleep dart onto the Rhine of Stray Dogs, so.
Oh, Coghouse able to take out the Moira, and
That was
Stanley
a-
able to take out the Reinhardt.
Interesting grab use there, but Zarya Nano, not something you see every day, but then Rhine
Nope.
Nano.
The Ryan did get slept there for a second, so some of that nano gets wasted.
Burn, you're as surprised as I am. I wasn't expecting that either. Broncos
Oh,
playing
and a shatter from the back from the Stray Dogs.
definitely not expecting that one. I wasn't even expecting that one. I'm sitting here casting this game.
Yeah.
Hey, I should have saw that.
Stray Dogs with a really good hold there around that final corner before the first point capture.
That's such a good place to hold because there's only, I'd say, 2 ways to go through there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like the Eichenwald Bridge. You have the bridge on the main, and then you have that offside you can go on if you want.
Willow with a good wall blocked off right there.
But the
But
anti-nade.
yeah, it does get taken out by the anti-nade. And Broncos still... Oh, big there, counter
massive
shatter,
shatter.
big counter shatter.
Nice clean headshot on to Rhine there. And just Widow cleaning up.
Yep.
Like I said at the start, Junkertown's such a good Widow map, and it's just scary to deal with.
Yeah. And 3 people on cart right there for Hysteria is able to actually kind of keep them off. Blizzard
A
comes
nice
in onto the
set.
point, but nobody from Stray Dogs was able to be on the point there, so Hysteria able to take that first point. And they're continuing to stagger some of the Stray Dogs here.
Now I wonder how this will turn out, especially for this Widow pick. This is a lot more of a close quarters point, except for this long stretch right in front of Defender's old spawn.
And you do have Sky right there with the grab here, and Coghouse with the barrage, so you might be looking to see if they are gonna combo it. Oh,
Shatter
good
comes out.
block.
Block.
Coalescence does come out from Stray Dogs.
And here comes that barrage chatter combo, barrage grab combo you're talking about, but not enough value to keep the fight winning.
It was only one person in the grab, so wasn't that big of a value there, especially since the rest of Stray Dogs was pushed forward onto the rest of the team. But it looks like they used that barrage to switch over to the Ashe.
And a nice sights version we got going on over here. We got the French sights here.
And Icarus does have a Shatter, and Stanley does have Nano, so you might be looking for Stanley to Nano the Reinhardt so that they can push in a little bit. But Stray Dogs does have Bob.
COD taking out his counterpart on the other side, making sure that Ashe does not get any value while this Widow's up.
Oh, after this fight, we might have to pause because it looks like Stanley from Hysteria DC'd here.
I
And it
think
might be
Yeah, I'm gonna pause now.
Sportsman
they're
here,
attacking.
able to pause it. Yep. Good sports there on the side of Stray Dogs, able to kind of push back to allow that pause for Stanley to be able to come back. Oh, and that's unfortunate because I think Stanley also had the Nano too. So when he does
That's
come back,
game changing
Nano,
all.
yeah.
Gone.
that
But-
Nano is gonna be gone.
But you can never anticipate stuff like this. It happens all the time. Like I've seen it happen in real comp matches. I've seen it happen all over the place. Like I've even seen it happen in No Limits on the arcade mode earlier today. Like
Yeah. Yeah, it's just
some
one of
stuff
those
is
unlucky things.
unpredictable. I must be getting some of my luck. Just naturally unlucky.
But Stray Dogs looks like they have 4 of their 6 ults online right now. They do have Shatter, they do have Riptire, Bob, and Nano.
I want to see a Nano Bob. It's been a long time since I've seen a Nano Bob.
This is
No,
true.
well, so you should. Yeah, really, you should handle the Ashe. I feel. Unless you're just trying to give Bob survivability.
Yeah.
Well, if you Nano Bob, I mean, extra damage, extra survivability.
But my understanding
'Cause
is
they-
if you nano Ashe, it goes to both Ashe and Bob.
Not from what I know.
Yeah, I think it only goes to Ashe.
Yeah,
because it's
because Bob is his own separate entity.
yeah.
It's, if you throw a Bob on point, he'll capture. So you can't just throw like a turret on point and it won't capture. Though that would be amazing if it did. Just secretly throw it behind them. Watch
Yeah.
turret cap the point. They're like, "What's going on? What's capping? I don't see anyone." It's just a turret.
All right, we're
It
subbing in
takes too long.
Razzle. Oh, wait, no, he came back.
Mm,
I guess we were
Oh.
not.
Razzle's not coming to Razzle Dazzle.
He almost got to be subbed in.
Almost, but seems like Stanley got back. He died.
hold on. Because it looked like Ashe asked if they can put Razzle back in, even though Stanley might have been able to come back in.
Well, I think the point is that Razzle, the old Razzle Dazzle is coming in because Stanley has that weak connection right now. So, like, you ever had that time where your connection just crashes and then you come back and it's just, yeah, do this, that, and the connection just, it's never getting better. Like, it's not
Yeah.
getting better whatsoever, and that's just gonna happen.
All right, here we go. About to start here.
Whoa, wait, hold on. Oh, never mind.
We got it ready to unpause.
Yeah.
Okay.
Game is a go.
Alright.
fight back live, but they're still pushing up. They're not quite backing out yet, even though they have that player disadvantage.
Yep. Oh, and
And
the
the
big
shatter.
shatter from behind.
And the counter shatter from the other side, but not as much value.
Yep.
It's just, he steps in a trap, and he really stepped in it, mate.
So that was a good shatter there from Stray Dogs. Able to get behind Icarus to be able to shatter the remaining team from Hysteria. And then just to ensure that they get a little bit of picks or to survive, they also got nanoed.
Now, the Lucio's in for the Ana. Lucio gives a lot more utility than Ana, other than the sleep dart and anti. But that speed can really help. Double
Coalescence from both teams, yep. But Hysteria used theirs first, so the Coalescence from Hysteria is going to come out first.
And in the end got more
Willow
value,
with the
but
tire.
And there's Bob.
Bob
Going in there, making
for
sure
Hysteria
the background
gets slept.
But Gauss just taking shots in the background, doing as much damage with Broncos as he can.
Oh, and there's only the Reinhardt for Stray Dogs on point here.
But
Big
the shatter again to stall him at this point. Ball coming out to touch point to make sure everyone stays fine and cause disruption. But
Hysteria
Broncos
doing a really good job there, though. Hysteria able to kind of push the Stray Dogs off the point to continue to push the point. Coalescence from Stray Dogs comes out. Beat comes out for
Hysteria.
Hysteria.
Oh, unfortunately got caught in a trap and nobody realized it till after.
Yeah.
That could put a very detriment. Never mind, they just managed to clean it up just as fast as usual.
So Hysteria able to do a good job there of actually being able to take the second point here, get those kills. So now they have a minute and a half to be able to take it over to the third point. Willow gets taken out by Codgas, but not before Willow was able to take out Razzle.
Which is definitely not a bad trade. Lucio for a Junkrat, not a bad trade.
Nope.
Lower that speed ability down, but he just gets back so fast.
He does.
Sometimes you're confused. Oh, the massive sleep on the Coalescence.
That was a
Dropping it
good
right
sleep
at
on
the
Ash while she was doing her Coalescence.
It's not very often you see that, but every time you do, it's such a nice feeling.
Nano comes out over onto the hamster for Hysteria. Does get slept though in the middle of it. Big Tire able to take out Nano. Skyrat pushing into death row and gets that pick. So the payload is continuing to get pushed.
Staggered. No, able to make it back, just barely though.
Willow is on top, able to jump onto the point here.
Here
Bob
comes
out.
on the side of Stray Dogs. Just taking shots from the side.
Oh, and a big mine, able to take out Willow and Blue Jay.
But in the end, it's only Razzle on point, and the old Razzle Dazzle couldn't keep it alive. Oh, never mind. Broncos
is on point there.
But that Rip Tire might shut that down, make sure they can't touch point, and ooh. Unfortunate.
Artemil missed that shatter onto the Wrecking Ball, but it doesn't matter because the Wrecking Ball was still taken out. And Artemil able to take out Skyrat there. Doomfist comes out at the last second, try to touch, doesn't get a chance to touch.
Able to, and that's just some things we gotta have to watch out for. Especially on Doom, if you're just barely above that point touch box, then you're not gonna move it, and it's just unfortunate, especially with that uppercut, since it's just barely over.
So even with that disconnect, and even with Razzle coming in at the last second, not playing for most of that round, Hysteria did a really good job of being able to take 2 points and almost halfway to the third point.
That was very well done.
Ready
let's see if Stray Dogs is able to get this victory here, push it over to the tiebreaker map.
Now I'm seeing Echo for the first time, I'm pretty sure, in a game I've casted. So, Echo is a very high utility hero, and they're such a good hero just because of how much utility. And just the pick potential, especially on characters like Widow, Ashe, if they're secret enough and like no one knows it's an Echo, you can just get away with anything basically.
The thing with Echo too is like she's really quiet when she actually floats down on you too, so she can be really good sneak character once she gets her ultimate.
But we all know that it's not as good as Sneak Yada.
Oh, Blue Jay able to take out Broncos right away. Broncos on the Echo gets taken out from the air. So Stray Dogs pushing it already onto the second corner into the little choke right before the final turn. That's a really good initial first push there.
The res comes off on the Moira to try and keep this fight rolling, while the Hanzo comes back from the high ground just to take pot shots.
Codgauss does take out Animal, but Defro able to take out Codgauss right away, and the res comes in. And
but
this
didn't last very long.
This is a really fast first point take from the Stray Dogs.
With a double skill orb, oh dude, you hate to see it. The double skill orb. You hate to see that. At least I do, 100%. They brought a tire with them. I don't know why, but they're just like, hey, let's bring this tire along.
Might as well.
Yeah, might as well.
The queen might need them.
You never know, right?
Alright, Coalescence comes out from Stray Dogs there, trying to keep up Adamio. Coalescence also comes out from Hysteria as well as the Flux. It takes out Adamio.
Just the alt economy though, looking way better for the side of the Stray Dogs than it does for Hysteria.
Yep.
That res comes in on Willow, try and keep that soldier alive.
Oh, and a good pick there from Skyrad onto the Zarya, but is not able to get out in time. So it's a trade there.
Trade for trade, and we got the sneaky Rhine on the high ground, just going right for the ass.
Good fire strike onto the Cowgauss. Takes out. Counter charges. Both of them down. Oh, big shatter. Stray Dogs doing a really amazing job here of being able to actually be aggressive here.
Is it just me, or is this Moira? This Moira just consistently getting double kills at the end of the team fight. That's nice to see though. Good support picks at the end of fights is so nice to see.
And Stray Dogs now with 5 minutes to be able to actually get it to halfway to the third point to be able to take this map and force
with
the tiebreaker map.
Too.
They have Grab, they have Visor, they have Bob. They're gonna have Coalescence. Grab comes out there.
Grab. Here comes Visor off from the
with
side.
Visor from the top.
Able to get one, but
Bob also comes out. It looks like his Stray Dogs is gonna be able to take this map here.
We might see a map 5. And that's it.
We're
seeing a map 5.
it.
Alright, final control map. A Zarya play. Okay, let's see. I'm quite excited for this one. This is when that nice shatter comes in and just lasers them when they have high charge. There's nothing you can do. Sorry, a high charge just does so much damage.
It does.
Zarya sometimes can just be like a DPS with extra health. It's it's crazy. It's fun though. Let's see how this works out.
Tiebreaker map. Both team captains pick a control map.
No, I think
And
Hysteria gets to
coin
choose this.
No, not
No,
this
no,
one.
no, no. Not on the
Both
tiebreaker
teams
ones.
choose,
Well,
and
the
it's a
tiebreaker, I
coin
think it's
flip.
map 6 and beyond, I thought.
Mm-mm.
No, this one is
Oh,
if it's a
shit.
map 6, then there's a
It's the
problem.
Hysteria.
Um,
Yeah. 'Cause
It's
they're both 2 and
both
2.
choose. Yeah, it's a tiebreaker. It both choose
Okay.
Yeah.
and flip a coin
Bo-
if they choose
yeah.
different.
Yeah, both choose both choose a control map. If they both happen to agree, then we just go to that one. But if they don't agree on the control map, then we do a best 2 out of 3 coin flip.
If my phone could type correctly.
Ha ha ha. Just control maps.
They can't pick Li Jiang though because they played Li Jiang the first map.
I would like to see Ilios. Come on, Ilios. Can you even say Ilios? Someone's crushing a water bottle in the background. I like that sound.
Yeah, I drink a lot of water.
Hydration. It's nice. You know what? I might do the same. It's not water, though. It's exploding.
That's not good.
I'm just unlucky. I said it before and I'll say it again. I'm just naturally unlucky. I swear I'm cursed. Burn with the lucky summon, though. I just read that. You finally got it, buddy. Good job. I need to refresh the stream here because it's a little choppy here for me.
Yeah, you are coming in a little choppy right there.
Yeah.
I apologize for that. I have like 17 people in my house at the moment, so that might be why.
It's a lot of people.
It do be
Well,
like that sometimes.
I have 9 people in my house consistently because they're all blood related, and then I have 2 people casually come in here and there, and another bunch of casual people come in here and there. So there's like consistently 11, maybe 13 people in my house. Yes, I am Chipsa. I am just an IRL version of Chipsa. I'm not unlucky in games. I'm just lucky all the time. All right. All right. So it's just an
Yeah. Okay, we have a boost on.
I can't even see
Huh.
those emotes burn. So you're the one who's suffering, not me. Haha. Oh, it was a bunch of pog champs. All right. Oh,
And I mean, it makes sense. This is a tough decision. It's a match point this time. No
Meek
one, no one is
MVP,
escaping.
please. I don't know.
Stray Dogs are going with Busan. Let's see
Don't
what-
be bashing my color blindness. I'm sorry for cutting you off. Chat just
Oh,
roasted
no.
my color blindness.
Alright. You know how to do the coin flip, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Right. Nope. Going to Nepal.
Yep. Nice. I like Nepal.
This will be fun. my streams is all choppy. I'm probably going choppy for you guys as well, so please,
You
I
sound fine.
apologize. I sound fine? Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I apologize if I sound choppy at all. Please just let me know. I'll fix everything myself. Oh, make sure you set Stanley to view.
I will do that. Thank you.
I suffer with bad English. That's unfortunate, Burn. Sorry. Don't forget to switch Team Broncos to spectator red only. Just reminding.
Thank you.
Because I am bad at remembering.
No, I wish you could do it. I wish you could do it in the move screen, but you can only move people in the move screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't play custom games often. I don't like them unless it's just me just rolling over a bunch of bots. So
I've been in too many games where the person who is host pauses the game on me. Like constantly. And so now I just try to host them all the time.
I will make you tea, but after I drink your tea.
Ooh, I should make some tea.
I am drinking all your tea.
I have a tea setup. I can make tea right next to my Overwatch.
Oh, that's so lucky.
That's pretty sweet. I also got some instant noodles there too, so in case I'm hungry.
That's smart. I would if I could, I'd set up my own coffee maker downstairs where I am and just drink tons of coffee. I am a very coffee fan. I don't know about you guys.
Oh, I love coffee.
Coffee. I really like my coffee. Don't yuck. Coffee is good. Coffee is great. Let's go home and celebrate. Burn his pain. All right.
Yeah, just waiting on the ready checks here.
Wait, Burn, how could you be pain? You don't have metal rings through your nose. Naruto jokes. Anyway, back to where we were going. Are we ready checks, or did we figure out what map?
Well, we get the map, and we are waiting the ready checks.
Oh, that was a nice coin flip. Just two tails straight away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Simple.
That just reminds me of my favorite part of my favorite parts in the show I watch.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
Winner
we're
takes
going
all.
already.
Last map, winner takes all.
Let's see who wins.
Traveling to Nepal. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Assemble your heroes. Now,
What kind of comp do you think they'll be running here?
this is more of like a poker brawl. You know, like a double shield or a Ryan Zarya.
Ready for battle.
And right as I say it, Ryan Zarya.
For both
I
teams.
swear I'm psychic sometimes.
But the DPS are different for both teams. Looks like Stray Dogs is going to be going with the May and the Ash, whereas Hysteria is going to be going with the Doomfist and Junkrat. Oh, never mind, not May. They're going with Symmetra.
I can make you all tea later. I can make you all tea later, chat. But right now we're passing. So
And Stray Dogs does have that Lucio there, so they're trying to probably go onto the point there so that way the Symmetra can set up the turrets into the point.
but with that Junkrat spamming from the side, you're not gonna get much done with those turrets.
But it looks like the Symmetra is going to be able to set up those turrets quickly.
It's gonna be canceled.
Oh, but Skyrat takes out the Symmetra right away.
It's countered, but the Mayday on the Lucio, that's a new one. And the trap.
Skyrat
Getting
able to
double
take
kill
out
while dead.
while dead.
I've got a
Gives
double
us-
kill while dead.
Hysteria able to get this first percentage points onto the control map here on the back of Skyrat. And the only other person that, or actually, looks like Hysteria has two ults that are going to be coming up here. They're going to have Amp Matrix and they're going to have Coalescence that they'll be able to use. Where the Stray Dogs are going to have Coalescence as well, too. Which, as soon as I say it, they start using it.
It's
And
the
they
battle
also
of the
use...
beams. Don't cross the stream, won't die.
Oh, Defro does take out Fade to Ash. But that may not be enough, because it looks like it's going to be a good defense here from Hysteria.
Right to say that it's a 3-2 for the defenders, right? It's a 3-4, sorry, for the defenders.
Oh, so they might be able to actually come in, but Skyrat does have Tire, takes out Odoche. Bob comes
And
in though
there's
on the
Bob,
point.
and grab, and
Oh,
shatter.
with the grab,
Oh,
shatter.
going. One after another, they fall. And
So Stray Dogs able to, on the back of 3 ults right there, able to flip this point.
not very good for the ult economy, especially against these attackers. All they have now to defend is a beat against a shatter and a grab.
Yeah.
And even a meteor strike, so they could do Space Jam.
Yeah. So if they can actually, if Hysteria can actually force out that beat right there, using one of the ultimates, they will be able to combo with the other ultimate, with the Seismic Slam.
And there's Ant Matrix coming up now, so that could be a very deadly combo as well. Just Fire Strike through Ant Matrix and wipe out all the spots.
Oh, big
Massive shatter!
shatter right there.
Space Jam combo just cleans it up.
So Stray Dogs doesn't use beat right there.
Sim able to escape, I think. Just barely able to get out of there. Oh, almost. Ah, they were able to escape. That's unfortunate. That's just unlucky. You really want those staggers, especially if you're the defense on high percentage. Then you know they won't be able to defeat.
Symmetra Wall splits up the point right there. So they're gonna try to see how they want to attack it here. They don't get to really use it too much.
Doomfist
Oh, and
coming
a
in.
good charge there. Oh, big Coalescence able to stop that, big Shatter stops that Coalescence there. But Skyrat with the Riptire able to take out 2. And Razzle able to take out Artemis.
And they're just cleaning up at this point. It's just one after the other.
I feel
point
like
goes
I
to
say
Hysteria.
Skyrat a lot during
I
this
think that's
match.
I think that is the most the most used name so far.
Statistically speaking, I usually get most of my team back alive. Who's counting?
The true struggle is for the superiority of ideas.
I like being able to use the camera and looking at all 3 points here at the same time.
I also agree with you. Using the camera, especially in maps like this, where you can just see all the entrances and exits, it's just so easy. It makes it nice. And I know it may be weird saying this, but I really love the symmetry of this map.
Yeah, this is a
It's
really good
just
map.
so appeasing to my OCD. Oh, the ball hog comp coming up from
Ball
Stray Dogs.
Hog comp from Stray Dogs with the Symmetra still and the Lucio. So Stray Dogs able to set up on point first with those turrets there.
But no value.
But
comes out
Hysteria
of it.
still, even with those turrets set up on point, still able to take this point first. Stray Dogs may want to consider switching off of the Symmetra here since it hasn't been working for them too well.
Thus far, but you got the ball, spin to win on point. It's cut
Oh,
down,
and a
but
good slam there, able to take out one of the supports there from Hysteria, but that may not be enough. Skyrat again.
With a double kill. He's just going. He's not stopping here. He's like, hey, he said my name. Let's go.
Yeah. Coalescence comes out from Faye Dash,
And
pushing the
ball.
remainder. Oh, does get taken out by Blue Jay while she was trying to push the remainder of Stray Dogs back.
Alright, Fire Strike doesn't hit anyone, but good attempt there from Razzle.
Willow does. Looks like Willow does switch off of the Symmetra over onto the Reaper. Try to get a couple.
Mines are going to be a problem, especially if they're cornering at the other side of the point, right near where they spawn.
Oh, Willow finally able to take out Skyrat. I think that's Skyrat's first death right there. In this map.
Falls.
Looks like they might be able to actually change this point over, flip this point over. Good Riptide from Blue Jay.
Blue Jay is all, I can do that too. Pulls off another double tire.
Yeah.
That's just well played.
But the ult economy from Hysteria, or the ultimate economy is in favor of Hysteria heavily. They do have Grabs, Shatter coming up, Seismic Slam, and Riptire. And Stray Dogs, the only thing that they have is Coalescence and the Whole Hog. Seismic Slam comes out.
There's the meteor.
Oh, good hook. Takes out.
There comes the Whole Hog, and the Whole Hog, such a good zoning ult. You can just push everyone away.
Yeah.
Oh, the hook just barely misses because that Moira fade. And that was a very close call.
Good defense there from the Stray Dogs. Oh, and a good Fire Strike there from Artemio. Able to take out Ash.
Part of me just wants to call him Artemis. You know, just
That's what I see,
Yeah.
Artemis.
reference. But you know, it's not their name, and you don't want to be disrespectful, right? So
Right. Willow does look like he's close to having that Blossom, and looks like he wants to flank to try to get those extra percentage points and actually Death Blossom behind the team.
this Ari gets pooped away from their team, not able to bubble, and just there's the grab coming in. Tired, but I don't know what's going on because it's just kills are being traded and traded and traded. Now it's only Razzle, and now it's only Razzle Dazzle point right now.
So that was
Razzle higher down.
Stray Dogs with another really good hold here, good defense.
And by the looks of it, they were able to defend.
Oh, they were able to touch there at the last second. Riptire comes out from the Stray Dogs, doesn't get anybody.
Stanley still able to hold. Oh, it's hooked. But still able to contest as much as possible.
Oh, but the spin to win from Hysteria over there with the Wrecking Ball. Death Blossom comes out, takes out Skyrat.
Here comes the hook, and it just shuts that spinning to winning down. No more spinning to win. Oh, gets shot in the face second they touch point. Very good defense there.
Second round there from Stray Dogs. Looks like this is it right here. Both teams pushing each other all the way to the limit here, all the way to the last map.
The consistencies of these Junkrats have been insane.
No need to thank me.
Every time we saw Junkrat on point, it's just consistent picks, consistent tires, consistency. Which is weird to say about Junkrat. Now that I think about it, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've both made some pretty big plays.
That one team fights.
Both teams coming out with Ryan Roadhog.
this picture. Oh, Doomfist sitting in a sneaky position. Nobody knows where he is, and comes in to jump the Ash. Very smart pick. But
Willow Forge able to take out Skyrad right away. That's
been a
big, huge
consistent
pick.
so far.
Yep.
That's been a
Oh,
consistent
but it
pick
looks
so
like
far.
Hysteria taking over here, able to take these picks right here to be able to get this first percentage points.
Good old-fashioned Doomfist punch to knock the Moira out of focus here.
So even though Willow was able to take out Skyrad right away, essentially having Skyrad's one of the bigger defense or attackers.
One of the biggest threats, even. That boop though.
Big
and
boop right there
Gauss
from
just falls
Stanley.
off the map. Gauss just falls off the map. I don't know how that would happen.
Artemil with a good shatter there on Icarus and Razzle. Looks like Stray Dogs is going to be able to flip this point over.
Burn apologizing for mentioning the percentage and swinging.
Looks like Hysteria is over to actually push in the
And a massive shatter from Razzle.
Artemil's barrier was actually destroyed, so they gave Razzle free reign to be able to shatter.
Artemil just charges off the cliff. Don't know what that was about. Maybe tried to pin someone off with him, but there
And
he
it
goes.
looks like, Hysteria was able to actually... Oh, a whole hog! Solo whole hog Icarus from Death Row.
The
But
longer
with
you
Hysteria-
can stagger that hog, the better it'll be afterwards, right?
Coalescence comes out from both teams here now. Trying to keep each other's teams up, trying to keep each other's main tanks up.
Don't mind Lucio's just doing Lucio.
Riptide comes out from the
Massive
huge beat,
beat.
huge
Save.
beat.
Absolutely legendary beat there. That was like, I was on the edge of my seat waiting for that entire hit.
Oh, and a good shatter block right there from Razzle.
The hook
looks like
on
he's
Stanley there, trying to pull him off the edge. That doesn't work on Lucio.
Oh,
And
Bob
there
comes
goes
in.
Bob. I'm half expecting him. Yep, that's what I thought would happen.
Yeah, gets hold hogged off of the point right there. Looks like Hysteria is going to be able to actually take this. Artemil charges into the point to be able to actually get, just to get some overtime. B comes out from Hysteria, gives that extra health. Tyre comes out from Willow, takes out Icarus.
I think they're able to
Sky
swap
comes
this
in.
point with Tyre.
Another
I
big
think
Tyre
they're able to
from
swap
Sky.
this point. Oh, Gauss booping Death Row into the pit. Just consistent pit boops. Like, look
and
at
it
this.
looks like
One after another, the boops into the pit win the fight.
with only
Lucio and Doom on point.
they were able to push everybody else from Stray Dogs off of the point to finally take this map. Caught Gauss with an amazing Doomfist there at the end.
Interesting play, very enjoyable. That was hilarious to watch everyone get booped off at the end. Not gonna deny it. That was so good.
Yeah, what a close game. It came down to big plays.
Definitely. Those beats coming in clutch from both sides, though. To prolong those fights, making sure they stay alive and win those fights.
Edit the title one last time.
One last time, because that is game over.
Yep.
Now, the difficult choice of MVP for Hysteria.
MVP.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, the Junkrat was doing a lot. And I think
Skyrat
Skyrat's
was
as
doing
Pharah, Skyrat was also doing a lot early on.
Mm-hmm.
You can't count out those tanks that were making the space too.
That's
Like,
true.
Icarus
Rezol
was
made a lot of plays.
consistently-
Or the supports.
Yeah,
I mean,
Stanley
they were able
going
to
off, Ash going off, and like
with Ash with the constant coalescence there, he would actually keep the whole team up, and also actually getting some
building
picks
those
as
really
well.
fast.
Yeah. So that's why I'd say it's a difficult choice right there.
Definitely, but if we're talking most impactful, Skyrat would have to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those plays were just so consistent and so on top of things. It was nice to watch. Very nice. Like consistently 2 tires each time. Like each fight there was 1 tire, maybe another one if they were lucky. You know.
Yeah,
You don't
he
see that
didn't
very
even
often.
waste. He only wasted like 2 tires.
Yeah.
He had most of his tires got 2 kills. That's quite nice.
The other one, I'm pretty sure I only saw 1 die that entire game,
Yeah. Yeah.
which is, and 1 get canceled, obviously, but
yeah,
still, consistent value.
I would agree that Skyrat would be the MVP, and I would probably give the honorable mention to one of the supports, just because without the supports, they would not have been able to actually stay up.
Those fast coalescence charges were really nice, but in the
Yeah.
end, it was Stanley and Gauss who was just booping people off to win that point. So that one's a little difficult.
Yeah, and I think Stanley on that last point saved the team with a beat drop against a tire.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I'd say honorable mention would have to go to Ash and those amazing coalescences near the start. And like even halfway through the game, they were still really good.
Yeah.
They were charging so fast and so consistent. Like, I know I'm using that word a lot, but that's basically all I can describe it as. Like, it's just each time they went into a fight, they always had an ultimate there. Even if they used them for last fight, they always had that ultimate.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, honorable mention for Stray Dogs. There's a lot of different ways I could go. See, they had a very, very close few matches. This is a very, very close game. If it wasn't for the Doom and Lucio popping off at the end, it would have been a Stray Dog victory.
Right.
So, I don't know.
I kind of want to give it to Artemio, just because I know Artemio played tank in that last map, but I believe Artemio was also playing support too, so having that flexibility for the Stray Dogs really helped them out and was really able to actually, be that consistency regardless of whatever role they were in.
Definitely.
Yeah,
But
I'm okay
we
with
can't turn out the fact that Adolce, the Lucio beat drop, saved them from tire as much as he could, and he was getting those again so consistently as the same speed, almost faster than Stanley.
Right.
At some point, he was getting them 2 times faster, and other times he was only getting them. He was just getting slightly slower. But I'm gonna have to agree with you on Artemio there. Definitely making the space for supports, making it real nice and easy for supports to get to their ults and cross beams with the Moira coalescences and kill us all.
Yeah, I find if you play tank and then playing a support, you have that perspective of like, what do my tanks need?
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, so that's Skyrat for MVP with honorable mention of was that Ash and
To Ash,
Artemio?
yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'll put it in
Artemio,
the
yeah.
league team chat.
Excellent. Well, any closing words?
Um,
Let me see when our next match is. I believe it's Friday. I forget. What day is today? 21st.
it is Tuesday.
I know there's a ton of matches over the weekend.
Oh, our next match is
I only played one of them.
tomorrow. Our next match tomorrow, the 22nd, will be a Tier 1 team. Neptune against Three of a Kind at 8 p.m.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Three of the
Keegan's
kind,
on
triple
that
threat.
team.
I always just call them 3-3-3 because I never realized that where they were triple threat when
Yeah.
they actually showed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never knew that. So that was fun.